YouTube. Hey YouTube, hope all is well. Dropping this video and letting you guys know exactly how I gain weight. Let's get straight to it. Eating at a caloric surplus. In order to gain, you have to make sure that you're eating more than you're burning. So that means that you literally have to be intentional with your eating. That sounds hard, right? Meal prepping definitely helps, and literally the more you work out, the more hungry you'll become. So taking the time to actually get in and get those gains is super important. Next, lifting. I had to lift and I had to gradually go up in weight. I'm not just lifting something that I can easily do 20 reps of. I like to push myself, and if I could easily do more than 10 reps, I'm usually probably going too light. I try to go up in weight at least 5 pounds each week, and that has made a significant difference. I used to struggle even picking up 20 pounds to do a bicep curl. Now I can do at least 100 pounds over my head. So taking the time to get stronger and be consistent is super important. And that leads me to my next fact. Being consistent. Like literally there is nothing in life that you're gonna easily get without some type of determination and consistency. You have to be putting in the work day by day, week by week. Depending on your schedule, carve out 3, 2, at least one day a week, but create that habit. And creating healthy habits will literally change your life. But consistency is everything, because you're gonna need to be consistent in order to go up in weight. If you're literally just lifting the same weight over and over again, then you're not getting stronger, right? And to gain, you have to actually get stronger, because you're not just putting on fat. You want to build muscle, and depending on how you want to look, you want it to be really proportionate, and consistency is the key, period. That brings me to, I'm getting straight to the point, because one thing that irks me is watching videos and it's just a whole bunch of runaround, but the point is super simple. If you do this, then you'll be good, period. So focus on getting stronger. Don't sit there and obsessed with the same moves and all that. Focus on your strength. You want to work your complete body. You don't want to just work your legs. I've been there. Don't just work your legs. Work your upper body too, because having upper body strength will ultimately help you work your legs. Having core strength will help you work everything. Like having a strong core, a strong upper body, a strong back, a strong chest, strong legs, strong calves, they all go hand in hand and will literally help you get to your body goals. Next, please don't be scared that thinking that lifting heavy is going to make you look like a man. We literally, as women, cannot look like men. Through lifting, everybody has different hormones, of course, but the chances are super, super duper duper. Come on. Don't think that you're going to look super brolic and aggy, and you have full control of what's going on. You literally don't need to avoid lifting heavy, which is the key to getting those curves, muscle, to get to where you want to get to. That is all false. Ladies, if you see those girls with a nice waist and the full legs and calves and quads and hamstrings, it's because they're going heavy. There's no other way. You're not gonna just be doing a bunch of cardio, running on a treadmill, and having great form, taking your time. Do something that you can start off with 20 reps with and kill your form that way, and then eventually go up in weight, so you'll be able to do less reps, but your form will still be perfect at the end of the day. It's not easy to get into this flow, but if you decide to do 1 day a week, then you do 2 days a week, then you do 3 days a week, you know what I mean, and just holding yourself accountable, you'll definitely get there at the end of the day. So you can't spot gain just like you can't spot reduce, but what you can do is build and bulk overall, and then build muscle where you want to build muscle. So if you want a bigger butt, you can gain fat everywhere, right? And then you can literally build the muscle, build that glute, build your quads, build your hamstring, build those calves, build those arms up, right? It sounds super simple, but it is. It's science. At the end of the day, just putting that work in and you will see the results that you desire, period. Hit. I am a HIIT fanatic. So as you gain, and since you can't spot gain, you want to make sure that you're not gaining in places that you're not like really trying to gain at. So HIIT, so you also can't spot reduce, but it will keep you leveled. So HIIT, I like to do my assault bike, period, at least 3 times a week when I'm gaining. I'm currently in a bulk, and I'll do less calories and less time on it. So when I am cutting, I do about 200 calories on my assault bike. I do 20 rounds of HIIT, period. When I am losing, I do 75 calories, just to keep up a habit. If I feel like I am gaining too fast, or like my stomach's not where I want it to be, then I increase my HIIT a little more. But I like to do 30-second intervals and 20 rounds of that usually. So 30 seconds of going crazy on the assault bike, then 30 seconds of rest, back and forth for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, sorry. And it's like you're gonna be drenched in sweat, like it's insane. I like to do it in the morning with no food in my system. Sometimes I'll drink some water, but for me it just gives me like a real big boost, and it's just like coffee. It's like super addicting. I had lost so much fat, like from just loving my HIIT so much, that I had to just like completely slow down. But it is amazing, like 10 out of 10 recommend. I have an Airdyne Schwinn assault bike, like 10 to recommend. I've had it for going on 3 years, and I have 2 of them, one in my studio and one at home, and it has changed my life. Like, great investment. 10 recommend. So if you don't have an assault bike, I definitely recommend hopping on the treadmill. You can row if you go to the gym. If you are really about that life, go outside and jog, but you can do everything in intervals. I have like a really fire jump rope workout. Jump roping is also amazing HIIT, and it's also just a great workout for your calves, your legs, like period. So your core even. So jump roping, you can do HIIT with anything, TBH. So even if you do jump squats, 30 seconds of going hard, 30 seconds of rest, like that's still HIIT, going back and forth. So just knowing that, and decide on how much HIIT you want to do. And I love to do HIIT that targets my legs, right? Because I'm still building muscle and I'm still burning that fat. It's super important to just find what works for you, and that's how you stay super, I know I talk with my hands a lot, you stay super consistent in your fitness journey. Finding out what works for you, finding out what makes sense for you. You know what I mean? Everyone is different, and that's what people don't understand. Like, what works for me won't necessarily work for you. I have taken the time to figure out my flow. I know exactly how I like to do my HIIT. I know exactly how I like to lift. I personally prefer free weights over machines. So when I'm at my studio, I'm lifting barbells, I'm using dumbbells, I'm using my body weight. I do TRX. That's just really it. So just figuring out your own flow and taking the time to do that. And that is dedication. And when you figure out your own flow, then sky's the limit. But taking the time to really invest in yourself and figure out what really works for you will change your life. And it's something that you'll probably stick to forever, and you'll definitely get results. So yeah, that's how I gained. I lifted heavy. I ate at a caloric surplus. I meal prepped. I did my HIIT on my assault bike, and I gradually went up in weights using free weights usually, because I don't really like machines as much. And yeah, love y'all so much. I hope this video helped. You guys are so amazing. Please subscribe to my channel, Nissamontour. I'll be posting a lot more stuff outside of fitness, but definitely all my fitness tips is a long due for me to get on here and give you guys full videos and great content. So I love you guys.